SillyPseudonym playing more Rimworld, and we'll see what happens now. Being able to melt these little random bits of steel slag will help a great deal in terms of getting our steel back up. However, we still need to find more components, build a proper construction area for making said components from steel, get an advanced research bench. Yeah, we've got a lot to do. We've still got a lot of work to do. Slowly but surely building up. When I'm done with that, I want to probably mine out some more. Just mine out this and use the chunks for trap making. Alright, we're doing fairly well in that regard. I still wish I had something better to do here. I'm still torn on exactly what to use what. Should I put, for example, make this into a recreation area only, prisoner barracks sort of style, or should I go ahead and make this a main construction area and this turn into sort of a prison barracks? Decisions. I'm tempted, since I already have so much in here, just to make this half a barrack room and half a research room. But right now we have a raid. They arrived in transport pods and will attack immediately. Okay, so they arrived down there. Weird place to arrive when you're in a transport pod, but okay. I have most of my traps restored, except for that one. Okay, let's see what they bring. Loser, okay. Let's hope you live up to your name in terms of aim, at least. Not very good shooter, thankfully. You, on the other hand, are very good, and you have a shotgun. That's not good news. Molotov cocktails are not good either. How well can you shoot that? Not too great. Alright. That's bad, but not horrible. Bad, but not horrible. Oh, are they going north? Are they going to my long... That's actually better prepared if they want to go that way, but I think they'll turn and go more westerly. They're not sappers, right? They're not going to try to dig through my wall. No, they seem to be heading north. Well, okay then. If they want to attack my more heavily defended position, I'm not going to tell them no. Yeah, I won't tell them no if they want to do that. Okay. No, can't move time because it's a raid. Or can't speed up the time. Alright, y'all are getting Late enough. Sky, what'd you do? Where are you? Oh, the raiders are split up into two. Okay, well, at least they went that way. I was not expecting that. Let's go over here. And let's see if running through these traps slows them down enough. Okay, good. Good. I wish you had died. Okay, they're giving up. Good, good. I'll happily take that. Alright, you're undrafted. And you're undrafted. And we'll allow this. Yeah, those are decent quality weapons. Now, the shotgun's not good quality, but... yeah, doing well, doing well. Oh, you're about to die. And you're about to die. Creepy breathing and abrasive. Yeah, I don't think I want either one of you as recruits. Sorry about that. German's going to go clean up. Very kind German. Oh, you're... I did not even see you. You're actually decent. But there's no way I can really get to you in time, is there? No, no way. Okay, well... won't recruit you after all. I keep moving you around, don't I? Just put it over here. Who needs warm clothes? Alright, why do you not have warm clothes? You have a jacket. Do you need a parka as well, perhaps? And you need... I guess you need parkas. Okay. Well, add that to the list. Make 2 parkas, please. Who has a major break risk? And for what reason? Night Owl. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Let's do your schedule differently then, shall we? Alright, first things first. Now that you no longer have Mechanites, you need a different schedule. And you need to sleep during the day, so around 10 to 16-ish? Let's see, Night Owl. Okay, but what do you consider daytime? Mood loss if awake between 11 and 18. Okay. So, 11 through 17. And I'll assign you up here for now. Replacing our traps. Ooh, lots of deer over here. Go hunt those deer. We could use the extra meat. And some boars up here. That will be next on the agenda, after the deer. The deer. Victor and Viper having a little conversation. It won't be beautiful, but it will be ours. Sky is upset, so they're going on a food binge. Okay, just a normal quality parka. That's annoying, but that's probably the least annoying of the binges to me at the moment. Another quest available. Mechanized swarm has been attacking settlements. Distract them while he clears the hive. A mechanoid cluster will land. Ooh. An auto mortar does not sound good. Yeah, I don't think I could handle an auto mortar right now. I'm gonna have to decline that one. I'm definitely gonna have to decline that one. What I will not need to do is stop procrastinating on building a smithy, because if we can get mechanoids, it's time for us to start worrying about making our own armor and weapons. Let's see, what else do I might need? Smithy, a machining table. Crematorium would be useful. But where could I put it? Just put it in here. Might as well, since I have everything else in here. Put a crematorium in here. That will allow me to get rid of corpses without having to bury them. Build a dresser for in here. Yeah, it just adds a little extra comfort. Well, as long as it's not an awful looking one. Then it does not. Alright, still cutting up chunks. Good, good. Now that I no longer have a wall, I may as well just keep expanding it outwards. Went through a lot of food very quickly there. Yeah, hopefully hunting this deer will help with the food supply issue. We do need to have enough meat to make those better meals. Cute little lamb wandering about. Cute little lamb eating my potatoes. Alright, people. Cargo pods. What's in the cargo pod? Nutrient paste. Not going to be delicious, but if we need food, it is food. Alright, we're slowly replacing traps. As soon as I can, autocannons would be very useful. And yet another raid. They're arriving and approaching from multiple angles. Alright. I'm drafting you people. Why don't you have a weapon? Alright, you're good at melee, so go grab a spear. You have a weapon, you have a weapon. I bet you don't have a weapon, though. No, you do not. Alright, what can you do then? Good at shooting our melee, so SMG or shotgun? Alright. You. There's only one down here. How many traps do we have up? Just one, though. May risk just letting him try to go through that trap and focus all our firepower up here. Okay, draft you. Come over here. Draft you over here. And the rest of y'all need to get your gear together. Okay, Victor, up there if you do not mind. Oh, they're going to break through our walls. Okay. First time we've had a good sapper raid. But I think we'll be in a decent position to meet them. Come up here if you don't mind. We all want to be one big happy family. Yeah, we want you up front, though. Here they come. Alright then. How badly hurt you? You will die soon. Don't like volatile. What about you? Depressive. That's not good. Crafting, however, is good. I guess I'll convert this to a prisoner room, and if you don't mind, Sky, go try to rescue our dear friend. What about you? You're dead. Buffalo, what about you? Doesn't like women. Would be a decent researcher, though. Alright. Waltz. Try capturing Buffalo if you do not mind. And let's rebuild that wall. Cowering in fear, for what reason? Okay. Not sure what that was about. Slate crematorium. Okay, as soon as they build that, we can stop dumping your friend's. We can start dumping your friend's body in here. You know, for old time's sake. We're slowly getting there. Need to build more power. More power. Alright. Let's try recruiting these fine people into our little commune over here. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, they should survive. no. Unless they get infected. They may not survive if they get infected. Oh, I didn't realize they even hurt my poor sheep over here. But they did. Okay. I totally overlooked that. Shows you how well I've been paying attention. I do need to have a dedicated prisoner room. This will have to do for now, though. Yeah, I can just wall this in, except for a door. And then we can go from there. May want to forbid the animals from coming into here and have a separate, just like berries in all room. Let the animals eat the berries. Oh well, maybe later. You are very resistant. How resistant are you? Yeah, you're almost half as resistant. Huh. Okay. Yeah, just don't mind sleeping as we build this wall. Yeah, you might just be dying. Yep, we'll see. This is all granite. I'm going to order that to be deconstructed, if you don't mind, so we can build our own little thing down here. Similarly, let's just tear all this down. It is time for some reorganization around here. Having a night owl around is helpful. Just someone to do all the other little odds and ends while everyone else sleeps. Recreation's going up. Good, good. That harp is far better for recreation than I thought it would be. I may want to make this dedicated metalworking area, including moving this in here. We'll see. Yeah, Buffalo, he's probably gonna die, but we'll give you some herbal medicine just to check and see. Well, you're almost there, 2% behind. Find out who wins. Right now I'm betting on the infection. Yeah, just not quite enough time to catch up. Yeah, if we had another round of treatment with him, we probably would actually be able to survive. Or allow him to survive, but alas, it is not to be the case. Yep, he's dead. He is dead, Jim. Oh, I should have stripped him earlier. They get a mood debuff if you wear clothes of a dead man, so having them survive and long enough for you to take off their clothing is actually better for the value of trade. We'll see if we can get this one. Yeah, the crafting would be very useful here. As well as social. Depressive is not so helpful, but just having someone who can run around and clean could be useful. Alright. A lot we need to work on still. Okay, so the goats are just eating these potatoes. Well, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Should have a dedicated hauler to bring the rocks here. And that way someone can just move back and forth. Well, if I can get you to join, you may be just a hauling and cleaning type. We shall see. Marriage is on. German and Sky. Okay. We'll have a nice little marriage up here in the throne room. Yeah, marriage spot. At least our sheep didn't get infected. Yep, too many corpses. Oh, that's something else we can add to the smelter task list. Smelt weapon details. Well, just the melee weapons. Yeah, just melee weapons and let's say hit points under 35%. Or perhaps even just weapons of, well, maybe I'll one day learn to click. That are awful to pour. We have gone through that meat like crazy. Alright, boars seem to have left, unfortunate. Any other large groups of animals running around, they will volunteer to be our meal. And I don't see anything. We'll get to it eventually. And our prisoners healed at least, that's good. Okay, resistance is slowly lowering, but slowly. Meditation, sleeping, feeding, butchering, consuming, cleaning, consuming a fine meal, cutting stone blocks. Alright. Acceptable. Now, who is my constructor again? Not you for sure. Okay, Sky's our constructor. Need more steel. Well, go get some. Go get that steel wall torn down. There we are. Alright, good, good. And bring them over here. Slowly but surely. $150 and done. Add bill. Cremate corpses of humans, if you do not mind. Yeah, allow rotten or fresh. Yeah, colonist, stranger. As long as they're human. Throw them into the fire. That is a very good meal for you, sheep. Put another copy over here. You're still cutting stone blocks from chunks. Map is slowly emptying out of them. Still plenty far away from my base, but all the ones nearby. Yeah, not too much left nearby us. And then we get to do mining. Oh, what fun. All right, animals. Let's see if I remember how to do zones again. 1. Clear. Yeah, just clear all this area. Or can I just invert it? Clear it. No, I'll clear it out if I have to. Just tell them they can't wander anywhere that's not out of my base. That's not, yeah. They cannot wander anywhere outside the base. There we go. That's the wording I wish. And go from there. Come on. Finish up all that. Alright, now allowed area for number 1. You can go over here. Go over here. Go over here, I guess. You can even go over here. Just don't go through the traps. And do not go through my freezer. Except for this portion right here. And now I actually have to assign them to it. And we're good to go. Slowly but surely rebuilding. Alright, good. Now, yeah, we can start making basic armor here. Shred mechanoids. What does that give us? Okay. I'll just do that forever. You're always going to do that. Now, what does it take to make high explosive shells? Steel and chem fuel. Yeah, I knew the chem fuel part and the steel part. I want to be sure, though. And you are steel and chem fuel as well. Okay. Flak jacket, flak pants. Okay. Not too bad. Except there is one other thing I need in here. And that is heat. And eventually air conditioning, but for now heat. Alright, fish microelectronics. Good, good. Hydroponics, solar panel, auto door. Harpsichord, long blades. Tree sewing. Sure, we can do tree sewing. But I also need comms console. Okay, I didn't even realize we had access to that yet. Do high-tech research bench. Lots of steel, of course. But of course. Let's go mine some more steel, I guess. Alright, what else we got? So much to do. So much to do. But we're slowly making progress. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Tattered apparel. As long as your mood's not too bad, I guess keep wearing it. It is helping keep you warm, though it's about to fall apart. Have any replacements lying about? Not really. Okay, let's make some more then, I guess. Component still net positive from where we started. Still non-existent. Limestone we're running low of. May need to replace those traps with slate. Quest available. Another fugitive. Raid their caravans. Destroy the camp, which is only 2 tribespeople. Okay, hold on a second. A tornado generator. Okay. That's interesting. What about you? Fast learner gourmand. Brawler. Loves melee, cooking, animals, crafting. Decent crafting, doesn't love it. Artistry, social, intellectual. You would be nice to join, I would admit. That is interesting. But I'll decide that later. Yeah, I think it's been long enough. Take a break here and decide if I want to do that. With only 2 people, that's hopefully not too dangerous, I don't think, but we shall see. Thank you all for stopping by.